historical circle. Historic circle. Every dynasty, they have the 200 years or 300 years, and then they have the replacement of different leadership, different government. As the interval, there is sometimes is a very low and very weak.
We have it too.
Yeah, almost every country they have the historic cycles, but China is still on the 1912 to 1949. There's a historical circle in the low point. The low point is a common for every country.
What he was saying would never have happened under feudalism, but it happened under the communist system. All those people coming out of poverty. It would never have happened.
Oh,
it didn't happen during the Tang
I
Dynasty.
tell you that some people say there is no homeless in China. Why? There is no homeless in China.
Why?
You cannot say it because those homeless was arrested and secret poison, and they will go to the jail and go to the hell. Go to the hell. It was killed. The homeless was killed because of the. I tell you the very simple why. 2008 is a Beijing Olympic Games. Before Beijing Olympic Games, there is a lot of homeless on the street in China, in Beijing. So the Beijing government and Chinese central government decides that is not good for the foreigners come to Beijing, say a lot of homeless on the street. So they arrest all the homeless and put them into the concentrated camp, poison them and let them die. They clean the homeless. So there is no homeless. Because of those people, the government think they are useless for the society. They are useless for the government. They are trash. They think they are trash. They whip the trash. You know, in your countries, you respect disabled people. You respect homeless people. But in China, they look down the disabled people. They think they are burden of the government. They have no useful for the government. You know.
So what do you think the change will come from? Come from inside China or from outside?
I think
to do some changes.
We should have the both. Outside of the
outsiders will destroy the country. Like if you get people to get involved in managing your country, they will use it and abuse it and will colonize the game. I don't want to see China being put back again into a colonial third world country after this success.
China never become the colonies. Only Hong Kong is the colonies, and Macau is the colonies. It's not colonies. You know, China has never become the colonies. But you know, I tell you that China is world largest economy for the thousands of years. You already know that. Okay, and we have the historical cycles. Each 200 years, 300 years, we have the cycles. We have the high point and have a low point. In the 1912 to 1949 is the low point of the historical cycle. So it's not China's successful. Has nothing to do with the Communist Party. China's successful is based on the population, based on the territory. 10 million square kilometers territory, 1.4 billion populations, and 5,000 years non-stop civilization. That is a Chinese. That's a China successful base. You know, Communist Party is not coming from China. Chinese civilizations never have the communists and socialists. The communism is made in UK by German. His name is Karl Marx. Okay, his name is Karl Marx, made in UK and made by German. It's nothing to do with Chinese people. We are not lucky become the last regime of the communists. But communism is very bad. Communists enslaved the people. You know, 1.4 billion people live in China. They are slaves, work for government, for the 100 million member of the Communist Party. Those members of the Communist Party, they are rich, they are powerful. The first priority of the Communist Party, they keep their power on hand. They are undermining your democracy and your freedom. You know, they use cheap products. You buy made in China products. You are financing Communist Party. They use cheap products to destroy your industry, destroy your manufacturing capability. After that, they will take control of your life. And in the futures, your children, your grandchildren will become slave of the Communist Party, like Chinese people today. They work. There is a 3 million Uyghur Muslim people was put into the concentrated camp. They work for the Communist Party free. After that, they take their organs. This all not only communists, not only Muslim people. There is the normal people also put into the prison. They work for government free. That's why the made in China products so cheap, because they never pay the wage. They never pay the salary for the people. Your products, your jeans, your hats, your phones, made in prison. That's why cheap. That's why cheap. They do not pay the wage. They do not pay the wage. They do not pay the salaries for the people. The people was a slave. And they use the cheap products to destroy your industry, destroy competitors, destroy US industry, destroy UK industry, destroy Europe industry, and then they become monopoly. Then they will increase the price. After that, they will destroy your social system. They will copy dictatorship and